Logan arrives at a bar and orders a drink. The place is almost empty, except for 3 customers at a nearby table, exchanging stories. All of them work for criminal organizations, and they're reminiscing about times when someone crossed their bosses and had to face the consequences. When the third guy starts telling his story, the other 2 fall silent as they notice Logan staring at them. Nervously, they ask him what he wants, worried he might be a cop. Logan walks over, sits down, and offers to buy them around. He says he's got a story for them, too. Logan starts talking about a guy he knows who owns a bar. This guy has a daughter, a bright kid and a good student. A regular Olsen twin, he says. One day, the girl gets sick and needs surgery. The bar owner doesn't have enough money and is too proud to ask his friends for help, so he borrows money from some dangerous people. When he can't pay them back, he finds himself in serious trouble. Desperate, he asks a friend for help, someone who knows how to take care of problems. Logan pauses and looks around the table. The men are listening intently as he continues the story, explaining that this friend visited 3 dangerous guys who had the bar owner in trouble. They all gave up the information pretty easily, but there were still 3 others who weren't so lucky. Logan mentions that the leader of those 3 was the smartest, acting fast before things went bad. The other 2 didn't fare as well, and by then, it was too late. At this point, the barkeeper quietly reaches under the bar, his eyes darting nervously. Logan leans back in his chair and adds, "Somebody always tries to play hero, but, well, it usually doesn't end well." Logan then leans forward, sniffing the air. One of the men at the table asks what he's doing, his voice shaking. Logan replies calmly, "I'll never get tired of that smell." The men, clearly scared now, ask what smell he's talking about. Logan smirks and simply says, "Fear." Suddenly, there's a swift sound as Logan pops his claws. Logan heads down to the basement, where he finds the girl tied up. He reassures her, telling her she'll be home soon. A little later, Logan emerges from the bar, the girl in his arms. He tells her it's safe to open her eyes again. She asks if he's Spider-Man, and Logan, after a brief pause, replies, "No, darling. Spider-Man's a sissy." Inside the bar, the men and the bartender are incapacitated, but the leader's missing hand is no longer near his body.